DARVIN, that some of the matchups switched around in that second half. Like we had Rui a lot more, even defending Jokic, AD off of him some. When did you decide to go to that adjustment, and how much do you think it keyed the comeback if you fell short?
Well, just, pivoting within the game, making a slight adjustment. Wanted to take A off as being the initial line of defense, and hopefully, Rui could turn him, make him go east-west a little bit more. And once he went up to shoot, he shoots 70% on those floaters, those little short-range chip shots and floaters and hooks and little one-leg fadeaways. He shoots them at an amazing rate, scores them, I should say. So just the idea was just to get A behind him a little bit and have A as that big, long arm just ready to contest over the top of Rui. And so it was good for us in some segments, and we were able to, after a tough first half, giving up 72 points, claw our way back into it. I think the closest we got was within 3. But, hats off to them. They came out, they defended their home floor. A lot of long rebounds. We gave them way too many second chance points, offensive rebounding opportunities, and 50-50 balls for that matter. That we got to be better in transition. And, we can't foul them. We got to be more disciplined showing our hands when we're guarding the ball and guarding those guys around the rim, in the post, and whatnot.
I know it's standard, but they made almost 50% from three-point tonight. Is that something you got to get out there more, or is it more cutting out the passing lanes?
I just think it's a little bit of everything, man. It's a talented team. It's very few one-trick ponies that make it this far. And so, they're able to put pressure on you in the paint, pressure on you from the three-point line, very capable shooters, some of which are elite. And you just got to be ready to give multiple efforts. Again, as I mentioned before the game, doing your work early, being in position when the defensive possession starts. That way we're not playing catch-up. So we'll go back and look at the film tonight, see what we need to clean up, take a good look at that second half, see what went well, try to sustain the good stuff, and alleviate and repair the bad stuff.
DARVIN, you guys started Dennis. I think they ended up with, offensive rebounds on 9 of their 11 first missed shots. How did their size, especially against your smaller lineup, affect the game? Or do you think that will you reevaluate those 5?
I mean, my first inclination is it's not even a size factor; it's a mobility factor. Meaning, like bodies, we had guys, multiple bodies, just standing around. No one is seeking out a hit. No one is, one person getting a hit, one person selling out, going after the basketball. A couple of times the ball just dropped to the ground and someone swooped in from their team and grabbed it. But at first glance, just coming off the game without having watched it again, that's what I feel like was happening on too many possessions where we had bodies in the vicinity of the rebound, but just never put a body on their body or just made a deliberate attempt to go grab the ball.
You talk about the game plan. When you put Rui on Jokic in the fourth quarter at 80 points, what was that so effective for you guys? You guys continue that thought game?
Well, I mean, it's not any one coverage that you're going to be able to stay in versus that kid. Like, there's no one person that's going to stop him. It has to be done by committee. And you have to switch up. You have to switch up matchups at times, and you have to switch up coverages. And so we didn't want to go too deep into the in-game adjustments. And it's still that ultimate chess game. So we were comfortable with the results. Gave us a chance to get back into the game. And it's one of the things we know if we need to go back to it, it's there. But along with several other things that we didn't unveil tonight.
All right, let's get